everyone. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Faye. You okay?
Yeah, all good. How are you?
Yep, fine here. Yep.
Marvellous. I'm just making sure I'm on the right page so I can see comments. Great stuff. So we are on our Twilight Crafts group and we're on YouTube as well. I can see a couple of people hopping on to join us. We got some new goodies to share, haven't we, to start us off?
Very nice. I think you need to go full screen so I can see properly.
Oh yes, right. You might. I hope there isn't too much mess on my desk. Let me get my screen a bit bigger. Oh, hi Lizzie.
Hi, Lizzie.
It's morning there from down under. It's early morning, isn't it, Lizzie? I think. Very early morning. And Steph's with us on Facebook. Hi, Steph. Fantastic. Oh, bless you, Debbie.
There may be another one.
It's there. Bless you.
Thank you.
Right, let me see if I can make this a bit bigger and get all the wires out the way. So, and I'll come a little bit closer so you can get a bit of a close-up into these new goodies that are here. There's definitely those little fairy sneezes around.
Yes, yes.
Oh, 5 a.m, Lizzie. That is super early. Well, hopefully it will be worth tuning in to see some of the new products that we've got our hands on. So we've got new mixed media products, and if you remember, Rachel from our design team was using quite a few of these, so we got some top tips from Rachel in what to stock in our shop. So we have a series of Tim Holtz distress, let me see what these are called, distress embossing glazes. And they create some beautiful effects. Rachel did a layout similar to this one. Let me grab this one. I was inspired by Rachel. So can you see there's this sort of glazed embossing effect? So Rachel showed us how to create that raised embossing effect. So this, and she did it with this fossilized amber color. So it's distress embossing glaze. So we've got fossilized amber, chipped sapphire, mermaid lagoon, fired brick, crushed olive, and my favorite, salvaged patina. I am loving that. Yeah, so these are great fun. I think you and I, Debbie, are gonna have to play with those, see what
I think so, definitely.
And this was what Rachel used to apply through a stencil. So it's the new Tim Holtz embossing dabber in clear. So you can dab over a stencil, lift the stencil off, and then apply this embossing glaze. So that's a new product. All these will be going on the website at the weekend. And then brand new, hot off the press, Tim Holtz has got some amazing YouTube videos on these. We have got the new I can't speak tonight. New distress spritz. We've got all the colours. These are just a selection of the colours. So all the ones he's released in this new range we will be having on the website. And Debbie, I think we're gonna have to be playing with some of these because we're gonna have to watch some of his YouTube videos. So that's distress spritz worn lipstick. Yeah, so we've got, these are just a selection because I haven't even unpacked all the boxes that have come across from the US. Uncharted Mariner. Oh, hi Rachel. We're talking about the new products that were inspired by you that have just landed, and they will be going on the website at the weekend. So yeah, the Tim Holtz distress glazes, which Rachel demonstrated in the live a couple of weeks ago, so that you can watch back on YouTube. Rachel also used these magical shakers, so Lindy's, and we've got several different colorways of this. So this is called Lindy's Gang. What's this one called? Drink Me Silly. And this one is Monet All Day. So they come in different colour ranges. I'm not sure if the light is going to reflect a little bit. And Rachel showed how they reacted with water. And we've got a set of these, haven't we, as well, Debbie, that we're going to be playing with.
We're going to be playing.
So those will
have
be
more time.
I know, it's just not enough time. There's also a new Vicky Booting Distress Glaze in bubblegum pink.
Oh,
look at that.
That's very nice.
Bubblegum pink. So I've got her silver and her gold. She also has a blue, and she's brought out the bubblegum pink. So lots of mixed media to play with. And then, as if that wasn't exciting enough, let me just gather all this up out the way so I can show you the last. There are literally masses. I said to Debbie, I haven't managed to unpack all the boxes tonight. So that will be a weekend job of all the things. But what we have got in are the new 49 and Market, the 2 new collections. So we've got Summer Porch, and then we've got this lovely new green called Willow. So if I show you Willow, I think this will go with loads of different 49 and Market collections. This is lovely.
Yeah, that looks really subtle, doesn't it?
It does. And then Summer Porch, a sort of seaside nautical theme. I love the laser cuts. Good for all those summer holidays. The ephemera pack is obviously full because we love these. This one I think is quite generic. It's not too nautical.
I could imagine people using those because 4th of July is a big thing in the States, isn't it? I could imagine that going with lots of layouts for that holiday as well. Yeah,
and then the words, you've got family, beach, delight, friends. So those are fairly generic words, but yeah, I only bought a few of those bits down because there is the whole collection ready to be unpacked. And then we've had this one come in, which is Paige Evans' new collection. So this is her adventurous collection. I love these. Now look at that big box of chipboard pieces, gold foiled words.
Oh wow.
Oh, I'm loving that. So you've got getaway, explore, happy, hello. And then even this, look at that chipboard kind of skyline. So good if you like a bit of dimension on your layouts. And then new from Tim Holtz, this lovely book.
Oh, hi, Vicky.
Vicky's come
arrived just in time.
Yeah, you must have known Vicky because I know you're a big Tim Holtz fan. So this is called Postmarked, and it's a sticker book, and it's all in colour themes. So reds and pinks, oranges, yellows, goes through the whole spectrum, greens, dark greens and aquas, blues, turquoise, purples, browns, black and grey, and then into these plain postage stamps that you could stamp on, you could doodle on. That is beautiful.
Very nice.
So yes, just a few, and this is just a few things because I haven't even had time to unpack the masses of boxes. Oh, hi Ali and Sue.
Hi.
With us as well. Brilliant stuff. So yeah, that's what's happening.
Very
right
nice.
Let's get back to it, Deb. So you've got something to show that you've been working on, haven't you?
I have finished my little mini book. The pink rings arrived today. This is what I was doing last week.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I stick around the edges. So the book rings have arrived this week. So I have finished it with photos and added lots of little bits and cut out. This is with the leftovers from the Simple Stories kit that we had.
Stunning.
So I cut out some little bits and added photos, and I've left a couple of blank ones for journaling, and yeah, I've finished. So
really pleased with it because it is
I
stunning.
am pleased with it because it's worked out.
It's worth all that investment of time.
Yes. So, and I've still got paper and embellishments left over. It's such a jam-packed kit this month.
Yeah. So that was using just the leftovers from the simple, the colour palette.
Yeah.
And I think we've only got 2 kits left. If we two or 3 kits left.
I'm not sure. I can have a count.
Yeah, going past. We sold out a kaleidoscope, didn't we?
Yeah. Kaleidoscope's completely gone.
So, Helen's with us. Hi, Helen.
Hi, Helen.
Steph says, never knew I needed rainbow stamps in my life, but now I do. I know, it's because of the spectrum of colour. I'm with you, Steph. And I wouldn't normally be a go-to vintagey person, although 49 and Market has converted me on that front. But yes. Rachel says, where's the photo stand from? Great question.
It's IKEA, Rachel. 175 they are.
Great idea for a mini book.
Well, it was inspired by Paige Evans, because she did a wonderful mini book, and I thought, oh my goodness, that's such a good idea. We've got those stands everywhere in school. Lots of people use them for the children.
Yeah, great idea.
Yeah, and I've seen them in school, but then to see it made into a mini book, I thought that's so clever. I'm going to have a go.
Love it. Right, so you and I are working on something similar tonight, because I was playing with this background last week in the live.
And I've done mine. I've done a little bit of homework.
I love that in 2 parts.
I used scattered straw as well.
Great. So I'm going to start gluing bits and pieces down, I think. So I was happy with this background. And I've got some pieces from the ephemera pack. I'm thinking for my cut file, I might ink it just to make it pop.
Yeah.
So I've got either fossilized amber, which I think, although I think you said it might be mustard seed.
Mustard seed, I think, or scattered
swatch.
Yeah.
Or scattered straw, yes.
You got scattered straw?
Because I think if I try fossilized amber, the colour isn't quite right. Not quite the right match.
No, I think fossilized amber is a bit too orangey.
I'll grab a little piece of paper. Well, it kind of is a close match to those pieces. Trouble is, if you do mustard seed, it's almost too bright a yellow. You'd have to dampen it down with a bit of antique linen or something to age it.
Yeah. I've used mustard seed on here though, so when it's stenciled, it's not sort of in your face, is it? It's
let me
try.
Yeah, that's definitely a much brighter yellow. I think either of them do go. I do think mustard seed is a closer match on the yellow. If I get these acetates, it is more that, you see, look.
It's about matching it, sort of one colour, the bulk of the things, isn't it, rather than...
Yeah, that's too orangey, as you said. It's just, now you put mustard seed, you realise that it is more that, but it's not that
thing, isn't it? Colour matching. It's
quite technical. I know we spend quite a lot of time playing with these inks and working out what matches. So I would definitely say mustard seed. Steph recognised them from school too, Deb.
Yes, it's a thing that's used a lot in the early sort of for challenges. They put them on boards to tell children what they're doing.
Great.
So I've seen them used a lot in the school, but never thought to
turn into a mini book. It is inspired, definitely. Right, so what do people think about the colour of a cut file? Maybe it's more subtle, like a pumice stone and antique linen. I think the yellow might be a little bit too much.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Don't want to go too mad on these acetates are great though, because the bricks still kind of show through. Oh yes, Steph said they had them in year 1 with the high frequency words on.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Handy. Right, so a few of these little
I think
bits.
I'm doing scattered straw for my cut file.
Yeah, you can have a go with scattered straw and tell me what you think.
Quite like scattered straw. It's a kind of very, very subtle yellow.
Yeah. I'm having to put a little placeholder for my photo because I'm saving this layout until I have the right photo. So it's going to be made up but not quite finished.
Well, I was hoping my niece might have had her wedding photos, but I don't think she has yet. So
not had them back yet.
No.
Sounds like you're having a rummage there, Deb.
I finished rummaging.
You're trying to find the right ink.
Yeah. Well, I put them in my little case. I'm going to try and find one. I think I might have one somewhere for you. But I've got them in a little holder. So every time we start a new collection, I put all the new colours in.
You told me that. That's so good. So that all the colour matched inks are just there. And if you go to a drop.
Yeah, I've got them and I've got all the brushes. So I'm all organised.
Oh, I love organisation. It's great.
Wouldn't possibly be a wedding photo, Steph. What made you think that?
2 weeks, Steph. I'm stressing out. No, I'm not. I'm fairly organised. What will be, will be. But the house is full of stuff because we've kind of done a bit of a DIY wedding where we've made loads of stuff and we're doing all the flowers ourselves, artificial flowers. So it's been a lot, but I'm glad we've done it and I think it will all come together. So
even if you forget something, nobody will know because nobody knows what's going there anyway.
Exactly. People on the sort of Facebook group said don't sweat the small stuff.
Absolutely.
No one will notice, just enjoy it.
Right, I'm just going to put that on my layout.
But yes, this is going to be I'm using Krafty Garden for a lot of the...
Yeah, I think that's a nice subtle yellow. What do you think?
Oh yes, what's that? Antique linen?
Scattered straw.
Oh, scattered straw.
Yeah, so I'm going to finish.
Have I got scattered straw? Because I think that could be a good match, Deb.
I've got it in a distress ink.
Yeah, these ones I've got here are distress ink. So the background I did pumice stone.
Yeah.
Antique linen.
Some of them I've only got in one of the inks, and I think I'm not going to buy the oxide just to have the oxide. I'm happy to use the distress ink to have
until of course we collect all the oxides, because
well sometimes it's just kind of storing them as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got this white storage thing, but it is fast filling up. I think I'd need a third one. I've got 2. Right, I'm going to try. Yeah, I think scattered straw.
Have you got scattered straw?
I've got it in an ink, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
So let's go for it. I've got a bit of scrap paper and scattered straw. Scattered straw. Got to find the right brush. So we are both using the same cut file from the kit and we're both going for the same colour ink. I wonder if I might also add a bit of pumice stone on the edges for a bit of shadow.
Yeah.
Bit of 3D-age.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, Steph, that's funny. Bless her. Sister-in-law noticed that she only had one hair tendril curled and the other was forgotten, but didn't notice all day until the photos came back.
Oh.
Exactly. It's like you're just enjoying. It's like you say, don't sweat the small stuff. But I know what you
go, well, it was
mean.
supposed to be like that. Yes, it was designed to be like that.
It is. It's spotting things in photos when there's nothing you can do about it. I think, well, nobody noticed.
I mean, nowadays they could probably Photoshop in a tendril, couldn't they?
That's true. I just worry about forgetting something, as in leaving something at home. I mean, we're only half an hour drive away, but you just think...
As long as you've got everything you need to wear, anything else doesn't really matter, does it?
No, but I'm going to make sure I pack it all.
Yeah.
Just because we've put so much effort making stuff and that, you'd be
really
annoyed if you spent all that time putting something together and then left it.
Don't forget the bunting, will you?
Yes. So, I'll do you know what? I'll get that for next week's live. Debbie has been amazing at crocheting sunflower bunting. And was it last weekend you came over, Deb?
Yeah. Was it?
Yeah.
The weekend. Yes.
And joined all the bunting, and I made one, which was too small.
I don't know how you managed. I don't know how it ended up that small.
I had a number 4 hook, but I think when I crochet, I do my stitches too tight.
Oh, I had a 5. I think I did a 5.
Oh no!
That would have made a difference.
I thought yours was a 4.
No, I did a 5 in the
Sure,
end.
you told me it was a 4.
Oh, did I?
Never mind. To be honest, it took me about 5 hours to make that one. So. Mine is now a drinks coaster, isn't it?
Very nice, and
it's a very nice drinks coaster too. Right, so that's scattered straw. Yours is looking lovely as well. I might risk it for a biscuit and do a tiny bit of pumice stone, but I'm not even going to put any extra ink in. I might just do the tiniest bit.
Now I'm just looking.
Shadow-age.
I have got I'm wondering about backing the letters but inking it and perhaps doing some stitching on there.
Ooh.
I might back it in white but ink it, and this is the stencil that you'll get in the cut file. I think that might look nice.
That you get in the kit.
But what colour to do it?
Pumice stone?
Pumice stone, and then perhaps inked with mustard. I'm going to have a go.
Right, I've just done a tiny bit of distress. Oh, I do like the inked cut file. And that's great.
Try it on a piece of paper. Oh, I did do antique linen as well. Antique linen and pumice stone.
Yes, Steph says I could repurpose my little sunflower as on a scrapbook now. I could. Debbie would freak out because it would be too 3D-age, but
that's okay. If it's in somebody else's book, I haven't got a problem with it.
Yeah, you're fine with that.
Fine.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have my photo there. I couldn't resist this little laser cut, tiny little bumblebee. He's gonna go on this leaf.
Right. Antique linen.
Daisy. Right. I think this will mostly be done.
That might look nice. Antique linen with a bit of mustard seed stenciled over just to back the cut file.
Oh, nice. Just in the inside of the letters.
Yes.
So you
So
create
I've
a
got
bit of
that
texture.
one. And yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And there's stitches as well. There's this stitch, which is, oh, what's it? Herringbone stitch, I think it's called. And a few cross stitches and some running stitch. If I use that to create a little bit of texture, that might
Great
look
idea.
right. I need some white card then. I'm going to do that.
So I'm sticking my cut file down, but leaving the top letters so that when I get my photo, it can just tuck underneath.
Oh yes, you want it to go in.
That's just going to be there, and it will just slot in there. Marvelous. I reckon that one, till I get my photo, is about done.
Very nice.
And then I got another one on the go here.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're kidding.
no, I did a bit of planning at the weekend. So I'm using this lovely paper here, but this is all going to be about layering, I think.
Oh, I love that one.
I love this paper. Cut a few little extras here. I mean, you just don't want to do too much with this when you've got such a lovely background paper.
No, sometimes I don't want to cover it because I think it's just so lovely.
Yeah, too nice to cover. So is anybody else crafting this evening? I was feeling a bit tiredy custard, as Debbie would say. But I mustered up.
You've been very busy, haven't you?
It's been a busy old week. Oh, Ali and Sue are doing a bit of crafting. Love that. So might have a photo for this one.
Just going to try pumice stone and see if I like that more.
Ah, Steph's fussy cutting butterflies from the new VB collection. Oh yes, is that from the Bold and Bright collection? That is fab. And Carolyn's adding some titles to some pages. Amazing. And Helen's just watching, but you made 4 layouts this morning.
Wow.
Amazing. Some people are definitely more productive in the morning. I think this live motivates us, doesn't it, Debbie? Otherwise we'd be
Otherwise I'd be sofa snoozing by now.
We'd be having a sofa snooze. Just framing my photo in this little laser cut.
I love those little. I need to start printing photos that will fit definitely in there.
Yeah, because they're
I love them
tiny, aren't
so
they? They're
much.
not really a standard size. They're these little. They're not really a standard size, but they are nice. I'm thinking with this collection, it is just about layering everything. You can go a bit layering
There's so
mad.
many lovely things, aren't there?
Yeah, it's amazing. Now, I don't think we've got any crafty plans this weekend, have we, Deb? Because our crop is next Saturday.
I am.
What have you got on?
Well, it's my mum's birthday.
Oh,
So me and Mum are going out for a mosey shopping.
lovely.
And we're probably going to Bristol for a mosey, and then on the early evening we're going out to eat. So
nice. Oh, are you going out local to eat?
yeah, it'll only be local pub, cheap and cheerful.
Nice. Lovely.
Yeah, it's just nice to all
Can't
get
beat
together.
it. Not get together, not have to cook.
Absolutely.
I do that quite a lot with my family. It's lovely. Right, I'm not going to waste this. I'm going to cut this in half because you're not going to see half of it, and I can use that half. Let's not waste it.
Right, where did my stencil go? There it is.
Layerage.
Love a bit of layerage.
Oh, can't beat it. There. There. You can move little elements around all over the place.
I'm not sure that works. It's too similar a colour.
But are you planning on stitching on there?
Yeah, I've put a little bit on this one. Don't know if you
Right. Yeah.
It does show up a bit, so perhaps I need to be a little bit bold. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Need to be a bit bolder.
Say, be a bit bolder with it.
I'm going to do cross stitches on the O and see how that turns out. Yeah, it just needs to be bolder, I think. Although, I don't know, I'm still not sure. No.
I like it. You're not feeling it.
Is it bold enough?
I think so once you put it on the layout, and sometimes that's subtle. I'm
going cross stitches because this isn't bold enough. It doesn't show up enough.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go over that. It's not. It needs to be in your face mustard seed.
Needs to be in your face.
Absolutely.
In your face mustard seed. I know what you mean, Debbie.
Yeah, it's just too bland.
Yeah. Right, a little bit more layering. What else might I add? Just these laser cuts are nice. I'm going to be buying more of these.
Yes, I should imagine so.
It's just so easy to use. piecing it together, just all these little elements, they're all just layered up and it's just easy.
I think that works better now. Move all my inks out of the way.
What else do I need from these? Deciding if I put any bits of foliage in here to soften it up a bit. It's very tag based. The greenery kind of does well on this. We are concentrating tonight, aren't we?
Yeah.
Deep in concentration.
Deep in concentration.
Right, what else what do people think? Let's hold this up. Got lots of layers. I was thinking of building something in this top corner. Foliage. I will be purchasing more of this at the crop, for sure.
The foliage or the papers or both?
I think I'm going to get the collection kit, you know, where you get one of each of all the papers.
Yeah.
I think that would be handy. And then possibly more laser cuts. We've got the mini laser cuts in the kit, but I might try that larger laser cut possibly.
Are they identical, the laser cuts with that, when they do the minis and the large?
That's a
are
good
they just
question.
a mini version? That is my big question of the day.
Big question of the day. It's something we need to find out. I think they've got similar elements in. And some of them you have the botanicals and then you have the elements and you've got different things.
Yeah.
So it is a very good question that I'm not too sure about.
We will have to have a good look.
We'll have a good find out. Without the greenery or with the greenery? What to do? Daisies. I could put some more daisies up here to match. Oh yes, because then I got daisies there and daisies up there in a diagonal. Hi Nicola.
Hello. How did bedtime go?
Yeah, you managed to get your little one to sleep. I had to go back upstairs before the live started to say, my feet hurt.
Oh no.
Like, oh, any excuse just to call me back up the stairs. Little bit of magic cream. There we go. Right. It's amazing what a vino can do.
Oh, bless him.
Oh, a bit of magic cream on that. There we go. Back to sleep. It's either that or a wet paper towel.
Oh, it's a wet paper towel every time, isn't it?
Every time. Magic, that stuff.
Absolutely magic. I don't know why footballers aren't using them. I mean, they roll around the floor, don't they? Wet paper towel, sort it.
Ridiculous. Well, we've got football again on Saturday now, haven't we?
Oh, have we?
I'm not much of a. It's on in our house, but the match was a bit touch and go. It looking like that they were going to lose until like the 90-something minute, and I'm not much of a follower, but
if it was on and it was a good match, I'd probably watch it. But I just didn't happen to have it on, so I found out it'd been dramatic after the
event. Yeah.
I don't know what I was doing. I just got caught up in something, and because I would have probably had it on.
Were you making a mini book?
Yes, I was. That's what I
think
was
you were
doing.
working on that, weren't you? Because you sent me a photo and you'd been.
Yeah, I got sidetracked
with it.
Right, let's hope that lines up perfectly.
I am enjoying this. I might have even got a second layout done. Go me. What on earth? This collection is just too easy to work with. Because really, that background has done all the work. All I've done is layer up these little bits.
Right, I'm thinking I'll have that envelope ready for my photo because I don't know what photo I'm going to use. Foliage. I think I need some acetate. Have you used acetate on yours?
I've used some acetate pieces, yes. And I do love it.
Oh.
Right. Okay. I think I've had that one finished now. Let's oh, thank you, Helen. Debbie, that looks stunning. Yes, I love how you've used that envelope.
Yeah, I thought it'd make a nice background.
Yeah, on and using it that way as well. So I've got that one. I'm going to start planning the next one because I end up running out of ideas and I need you lovely people to give me a hand. It's going to be something with, let me show you, either what could I do with this lovely bit of paper.
I bet you're going to cut out the daisies.
I was thinking fussy cutting. I'm thinking, oh, that's a lot of fussy cutting.
Or you could trim a few daisies back and tuck a photo behind. I like doing that.
So you trim some of these up. Or it's a nice bit of paisley on the back.
Oh, no, the front is too beautiful not to use.
Yeah, that is too beautiful, isn't it?
I think so.
And you start to build something with this. So maybe using your idea, Deb, this will be something planning for next week, I think. Because with all the wedding planning going on, I am.
Don't go overboard and start a third now because you're proper showing up.
I won't. This is just prep for next week because I know I got no time at the weekend. It's all a bit mad in this house.
I'm not surprised. It's not every week, every year you get married, is it?
Exactly. I shall be glad to enjoy it and get it done and then clear out all the stuff that this house is absolutely crammed with. Yeah, this would be quite good to cut little bits out and layer some of the ephemera bits. Where's the ephemeral bits?
The ephemeral?
The ephemeral bits. Right, here we go. Debbie, did you dive into this giant pack?
Yes, that's where I got the envelope from.
Ah. Right, so you use that lovely, this bright... Oh, no, it wasn't that one, was it?
Oh, it might be.
Similar to that, but yours has got a lighter...
Oh, I've got the inside of an envelope showing up.
Yeah, so that's different to that one I've just pulled out, is it?
I don't know. Let's have a look on the
Oh,
pack.
yes, this one. Here we go. Beautiful there.
Yes.
And that's quite a nice contrast against something like this brown.
Oh, there's a little window in this one. That's cute. And a little fence.
I used the fence. I didn't see that little window. That's beautiful.
Little window. Lovely.
That is nice. Yeah, because you could fussy cut some of this and tuck the envelope behind, and even then fussy cut this and tuck a photo in, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it looks like the photo is coming out of the envelope.
Yes.
I'm visualizing it now.
Oh, half wreathed about the daisies. That would look nice. Above, a little half wreath above the daisies.
Above here?
Yeah, that would look lovely, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Because actually you've got this bit framing, and then you could do something across the top. Oh, so many lovely ideas. Yeah, so I wonder if I get my craft knife, if a photo would, if I cut this, and you kind of make it look like the envelopes open. I wonder if you could sit a photograph in there and it looks like it's hiding, just as an example. So I know this is a Christmas photo, so that's no good, but you could tuck it in there like it's popping out. So not quite the right photo, but I'm just going to use that as a placeholder because we're not going to have Christmas elves in a daisy garden. But that could go. And then you thinking, Deb, like you fussy cut some of those so that the envelope sits behind.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Or you'd only need to cut above a couple of them. Yeah. Or the lower down ones and cover up the top two.
Yeah. It might be quite nice with some of these. Let me try it with one.
I don't know what else to do on this now, because without a photo, I don't know about titles or...
It's looking great.
Work.
Have you got any tags you can layer up on top of the envelope, or are you going to keep it yellow with just a...
I don't know until I've got the photo. But what I'm going to do, I'm happy with how that is, so I'm going to take a photo of it. I don't want to stick anything down until I know what size photo I'm using.
Have you got any black and white ones printed? Because it seems like that goes, black and white goes well.
No, because I wanted to use it for a wedding one, but I haven't got any. I haven't got any yet. I've only got one that's in colour.
Which wouldn't quite go.
No. I wonder if I've got a black and white photo anyway. Let's have a look.
Right, let's see. Is that going to be enough to lift up? So more like that. Yeah.
Yeah, does that work?
It does.
Yeah. And then you could have ephemera either side as well, couldn't you? If you didn't have enough for an arch to go all the way over.
Yeah. So that's tucked there. And then if I just fussy cut this little bit, and then actually you can layer all bits of ephemera around.
Yeah. It's such a lovely paper, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why with these papers you kind of don't want to be spoiling them in a way.
No. The next one I'm going to use is...
What are you thinking about the next pattern cardstock you're going to use?
I just love this one. And it's kind of done for you, isn't it?
Did I have my head right in the camera then? I was properly leaning over. I couldn't even see what I was doing.
I just love this one. And it wouldn't need a lot, would it?
That was the one I used first. And the only thing I did, I was inspired by Rachel, so I kept the background the same.
Yeah.
That's that piece you've got. And then I just put a bit of brick stencil there and a bit of brick stencil there.
Yeah.
And I kept all of this. You see all of this pattern.
It's just lovely, isn't it?
It's stunning. I had a bit of Nouveau drops on that one.
I think we picked some really lovely papers, didn't we? And
Yeah.
I know the backs are nice, but I can't use the backs. It's got
No,
to be...
I'm with you. The backs, it just, when the front paper is so beautiful, you just feel like...
It's just plain, and I think you can get lots of plain. That's a bit too busy for me, the back of that one. But that is
What's
just...
on the back of this one is the paisley. That paisley I would use, but that just seems a bit... Oh, I liked on the back of that one. Was that daisies on the back of that one, Deb?
Yeah, but it's quite busy, isn't it?
I'd use that chopped up, but as you say, this is why people sometimes buy 2 sheets of each, because they feel bad that you can't.
Or you could
I think
that and put a photo on and you'd have a little bit of the paper, but
this is the kind of thing you might build you might go a bit foliage mad on this.
I think I'm going to have to do the same with this one because that looks fab.
Now what I need is more laser cuts to build up daisies.
Yes.
Because in the laser cuts...
There's a few, aren't there?
There's some. I've used some already. This is quite a nice piece. Obviously, to tie in with the paper, you want lots of daisies.
There's some little buckets, little green buckets that are cute with the daisies in.
Yeah, I've used one of those. I think I've got one bucket left. This one, you mean?
Yeah. Sorry.
No, don't worry. We'll be shattered. Sofa snoozing before we know it.
Yes, they will be.
Yeah, not sure about that because this is a background. It looks like that's kind of floating now.
Oh, that's in the this is in the packaging as well.
Packaging.
That might be actually, thinking about it, that might be a better size for this.
Aha.
Have a play around.
Downsize. Well, I think this is work in progress, but I think we've achieved a lot, haven't we?
Yes, I haven't finished, but
marvelous.
I will finish it at some point over the weekend.
Great.
Yes.
Oh, Steph, you're tired as well. I know it is just a busy time of year, isn't it? We're all a bit tired.
Yeah. Oh,
right.
dear.
Well, thanks for joining us, everyone.
Butterflies would be good as well. But Nicholas said butterflies.
Oh, yeah. That's, you know what? Butterflies are probably a way forward, Nicola, because yes, great inspired idea, because none of this really goes. I like the idea of the envelope, but none of that really goes. The only other thing you could do is buy another sheet of this cardstock and fussy cut some of those butterflies, but that seems a bit of a fad.
That's a waste.
I think butterflies are definitely the way forward.
Yes.
Marvellous. I think that's us done, isn't it, Deb?
I think, well, I'm yes, I think so.
We've achieved a lot. It's looking good.
And I need the right photo.
Yes, we do. Well, take care, everyone. Have a lovely weekend when it arrives, and we'll be back same time next week.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Bye.